One of the Tesla semi-trucks which they're testing. Tesla as well have always said that the first trucks they make are going to be used by themselves for their own business, and so it's good that it's been drafted in, towing electric cars with an electric truck to their destination, which is on this. Well, Autoblog say that carbon dioxide emissions from new cars in Europe rose from 30, running in 2019. New data shows yesterday, and car makers, and so yeah, those specs that I've told you about with its cousin cars on that same platform, the battery pack of 50 kilowatt hours, the powertrain power of 100 kilowatts of power is enough for that kind of mid-range family car. Maximum speed 93 miles an hour, because why would you want to go quicker on public roads? And 40, I think it's 46 kilowatt hour.
Good morning, Andy. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. What's wrong? You alright? No, very well. Very well. You know,
Hell. I can't come round there. Okay, we're going to do it. We're going to do it right now. We're going to play Mystery Sound.
A bit all over the place. Oh, go on then.
I can still see him because he's now got his fog light and his special blinker light on. So I can only see that he's got a left side, not a right side. No, he's got a left side, not a right side.
He's not paying attention.
No, he's not.
He's reading something, I bet. He's on his phone. Both Simon and overlay. Yeah, brilliant. Someone just cut across me.
Reach your destination charging. Go shopping. Go to the cinema if you're allowed to. Social distancing. Go for some leisure activities, or with the kids at the weekend or something. Where you're stopping off for 1, 2, 3 hours at a time. Reads October 2021, but we can't find that on an XJ. Then you have to start talking about politics and details about Joe Biden's environmental plans are beginning to emerge, and they do include a massive push for EVs and electric trucks. According to Car and Driver, part of Biden's plan. I think if he hasn't got storage, it's going in. So charges in and all that kind of stuff. What about his solar panels? That'd be awesome. Also to ev-resource.com. Hello to Alan Robson, producers Alan Shed, Alex Balahini, Alexander Frank.
And it's just really exciting. So yeah, I think over that bank holiday that we saw, prices dipped to minus 11 pence per kilowatt hour at some point. I mean, just bonkers. Yeah. And so the OB team can't release all their data on that in terms of what some of their customers have been experiencing. In energy at the right time, store it at the right time, and then use it to kind of power our homes potentially, things like that. So,
I mean, I think the thing I want to sort of explore is that certainly, so I have a lot of friends in France, and they are now quite jealous. I say a lot. I have got a lot of friends in France, only two I've spoken to in any detail, who have a sort of basic understanding of the French grid and the difference between us. So they don't have variable tariffs, they don't have night times, they are nuclear. So it's the same. And they will always done my head in. But we have this that governs and
typically said on the investor calls that they are battery constrained, and because of the relationship with Panasonic was so long,
I could get a $5,000 state rebate. So, and I was talking with Exxon about this, and as soon as it comes over, they actually told me I was going to be either the first or one of the first people in the country to drive
to bring performance versions later on. Like the M5 always comes 2 years after launch.
Right.
So it's just not uncommon for them to do these types of things.
Right.
Unfortunately, we won't get here either unless they rebadge it and sell it to us as like an Audi or a V. I'm not sure if they would bring
it. Golf.
Yeah, I mean it's so hard because
no one's ever gone back to gas, and no one's ever gone to a different brand of EV, and it's just because it just works. It's like paying more to get an Apple iPhone. It just works.
So as I say, I mean there are some slight differences. What's your take on this, Martin?
Well, look, I'm so pleased they came out with the car.
So the Leaf's going to be a little behind with AC charging. It's not a huge deal. It might bother some people, but I don't think it's a huge deal. And Mark, you were talking a little bit about the except 350 amps at 400 volts. So if you do the math on that, lower trim, smaller battery pack models, they have much smaller margins if they even are profitable, and it costs Tesla a lot to change their manufacturing lines. It's just so much easier to just put the same battery pack in every car and just blaze away with that. And so I think that's more of the reason than anything.
But I mean, Elon usually says when they phase out something like that, he just says the demand for it wasn't there, and I'm pretty sure. I imagine that is the case, and I don't think he's really trying to. He doesn't have to, do a lot of hocus pocus. So usually he's a pretty straight shooter, and he's kind of unfiltered. He says what he thinks, and let the cards fall where they may.
I speculated this week that it was a clever piece of perception play. The phrase he used was unacceptably low,
yes.
to 230, 250, but his tweet was said unacceptably low, and I wonder whether that is using the enormous influence he's got, the enormous reach and sway that Tesla has over the industry, with the perception with the public that, or at least with their fans, that any car company that comes out with 250 or